When I think of Miki Eberhardt, I think of the word assurance. And I wish there was a sexier, sparklier word, but I hope she takes that as a compliment that I mean it. Miki is such an assuring presence. She shares measured, researched information that she finds great passion in. Her goal, her professional goal and drive in life is to help women feel confident in their bodies and confident about the food that fuels them.
Miki, there is no one really quite like her. I feel like she has really kind of changed the conversation around food and nutrition, and she has made me personally feel different about the way that I eat and that I approach eating healthy and just trying to be my best self. Instead of chasing that skinny mentality, she's helped us all really have a desire to just be strong and healthy, and I love that about her.
She's taught us so much. She single-handedly changed the narrative of food and bodies for the women who watch our show. And that is significant. That's something to note, that she has helped us see a more holistic view of health and of wellness. And when I think of Miki, I just feel an assurance from the great example that she's been and the great teacher she's been to all of us. This is one of those times when words just fail you, because she really is the best of the best. As we wrap up our final week here on Studio 5, we are celebrating some of the smart and talented contributors at the heart of our show. And today we celebrate Miki Eberhardt. Miki has been the Studio 5 Health Contributor for 4 years, and in that somewhat short time, she has completely changed the way many women view our bodies, view food, view nutrition. In fact, Miki once joked that she could be the president of the Diets Don't Work Club if it existed. We should have started that. I mean, it kind of did, informally and informally. We love her approach to health and fitness, and today Miki joins us with a few final thoughts on the matter. How you feeling, sister?
Mixed feelings, for sure. Yeah,
it's tender. I think of all you've done. When I say you've been in this role for 4 years, I kind of can't believe that, in the sense that you really have changed the game, sister. And I hope you feel, not the weight of that, but the momentum of that. That was significant.
Well, I appreciate that. And props to Melanie Douglas, who paved the way for me to step in and just kind of pick up where she left off in kind of navigating the different things in the health times that we're in now.
You've changed us. How would you say you've changed in your role, in your time here?
This is really interesting to think about, because one thing that I could really land on is that I have released a lot of fear in my space around, even when my kids were little, fear and how I was feeding them, fear around food, fear around messing it up, fear around all of these things. And as I think I have been able to zoom out a little more and kind of see things for what they are, that's really like relieving. You know, fear is a motivator, and it sells and it clicks, and that it does motivate to do things, but not long term, and it doesn't feel good to the soul. And sometimes I feel like the stress and worry around that can actually be more problematic to our health than what we're, eating the cookie in the first place, so to speak, right? Or giving my kid the marshmallow. So I really appreciate that change in myself, and it was fun to look back and realize that that really has been something that I have evolved in over time.
You came in and we set out to talk about health, and suddenly along the way we started talking about wellness.
Yeah.
You know?
True wellness.
Being well. When you say fear doesn't feel good to the soul, that was always, it wasn't a gut check, it was a soul check for you, like the whole woman, celebrating the whole woman and her wellness.
Agree.
And I love you for that. What's been a favorite segment or a favorite on-air moment?
Okay, this is fun to think about. One of my favorites was when we did the Never Could I Ever series with the contributors. And I got to spend the day with Hannah Neeleman up at Ballerina Farm. And I thought I was going to be like churning butter, milking cows, and I did do that. But Brooke, I also got dragged behind a horse.
Yes, you did. Let's watch. Let's watch.
Okay, Hannah, we're here in your little rodeo ground.
Yep, arena.
So I'm at the end of the barrel.
Okay, here it happens, and you did it, girl.
Yeah, Hugh George gave me the tip, like, make sure you close your eyes and close your mouth, because you will see I had dirt everywhere, in everything you can imagine. A little crunch in my teeth, even.
Protein?
Yeah, I'm sure there is in her dirt. Anyway, that was just a highlight.
I forgot how dumb that was, but it was so funny.
When they asked you, like,
sure,
give it a whirl.
We shared a cute behind-the-scenes moment when I told you I was pregnant. Let's watch this clip.
Will any of that advice include maternity nutrition?
Yes. Wow, really? It could be. Okay.
I'm going to be talking about late night eating. I would like to hear more about returning nutrition. Brooke? I would. I would like to hear more about what I should be eating. Okay, hold on.
I love when moments like that happen where like we surprise you guys because you're such pros that you're like, I'll throw whatever ball that you.
The glass over.
Yeah, whatever.
Did I miss the memo that we changed that topic?
That's not. And why were we standing in front of naked mannequins?
True behind the scenes.
True behind the scenes. Okay, all right, Miss Miki. In conclusion, what is your parting message to the women who have watched and continue to watch you?
I think in conclusion, I would love to say to the viewers that the size of your body is the least interesting thing about you. And that we live in a time when there's really loud external voices and accounts and podcasts and even well-intentioned family and friends that may think that they know what's best for you. And I don't think we need to give that power away. I think that if we can recognize that just what works best for one person may not be universal for everybody. And my hope for Studio 5 viewers is that we all collectively strive to be the best stewards of this one body that we've been given. And we do that by focusing on habits that have been proven time and time again to actually promote health, like eating a wide variety of food from all different food groups and all the colors, and finding daily movement that you enjoy, and getting enough sleep that we can restore and rejuvenate and recover, and maybe spending a little bit of time in nature or downward dog to get those cleansing breaths and just lower those stress hormones. Because I think in the end, like if we can truly lean in and listen to the cues that our body tells us, that we honor and we make adjustments along the way, that the most important thing after that is that we just be kind to ourselves as we figure that out.
Yes, not about the scale, all about the soul.
Well said.
You brought it. We love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.